Like, look, at first it popped off with motherfucking Jake Paul knocking the shit. I want to go back to the last episode when I was like, this nigga's an athlete. He's an athlete. He plays all sports. She fucking plays tennis. Yo, this nigga got beat the fuck up, bro. Man, bro, let me tell you. I'm getting lit. I'm talking shit. And I'm talking shit. I'm getting lit. And I'm getting lit. On my savage shit.
Welcome to this week's version of the Savage Report.
Yo.
And I'm here with my dog,
Nino.
Yes, sir. And we are here. It's almost about to be fucking, Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Next Monday? I hope everybody have a good Memorial Day. Kingston Million is open again. I'm definitely trying to go to Kingston Million while my kids are in school.
Oh, you trying to go without them while they're in school?
They ruin everything. I'm just saying. Like, kids ruin shit. I'm saying.
Yeah, it is a lot of stop and go when I'm at the park. Like, we didn't usually get this hot or this tired out and about. I don't know about your kids, but my kids get tired and hot and fatigued, and I want to go sit down. And I'm like, well, we at a park.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't really remember how I was before the age of 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? But, I get bits and pieces of certain things. But to be honest with you, I don't really remember like my exact attitude and how I was. I actually don't remember going to King's Dominion or Six Flags Over Georgia or any of that shit before I was like 13, 12, honestly.
You don't know. I mean, what's the reason why you don't remember that shit?
I don't think I really went. For the same reason why I'm probably not going to take my kids. I probably was an asshole. I probably used to cry and complain and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you was acting up.
Maybe I was acting up. You know what I'm saying? But I think at like 13 I started like really riding like rides and shit like that. So that's more memorable than me going to the fucking kiddie park or some shit.
Yeah, I do that a lot though, because we definitely had season passes and we just would go and get in the water. But definitely, I don't really ride rides like I used to. I don't know, man. I just don't feel safe.
Well, shit, that's on you. I get on them motherfuckers every fucking time I go.
I mean, I'll still get on them for the thrill, that's to conquer some shit. But like when I'm going up that thing and it's clicking, click, 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 I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, let's get this over with. Let's hear it been dropped. And once we drop and start spinning backwards and shit, I'll be over it.
No, I'm trying to go to New Jersey. I'm trying to go to the Six Flags in Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to that joint soon. But anyway, man, what's been going on?
Man, bro, it's been good, bro. For me, I haven't flashed no guns on my Instagram lives.
I feel like you need to take that off your arm.
Because Carno,
I feel like it's like cutting your circulation off.
It's really
and fucking around have a heart attack. I don't know, man. That shit look. Why you got that? You have no hair.
Nah, bro. Because to be honest, why I have this is really on some dad shit, bro. Like I took my daughter's bow off her hair and fucked her fro up. I mean, I'll take it off because I don't want it to distract you.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it, I'm like, that shit looks really tight.
It's
on
not
your
even
fucking
it wasn't even tight.
Anyway, but yeah, man, what you got? What you got this week, man? What you got going on?
I mean, like I said, bro, I think it's best we start with the Ja case. You feel me, Ja Morant? I mean, listen, he did that. He flashed the gun at the Pacers arena. Well, they allegedly.
Wait, at the Pacers. What are you talking about? I thought that was at the strip club when he had
the. Remember at the end of the Pacers game, they played the Pacers. The security said that it was a beam coming from a car that Ja was in, and the security said he thought it was a gun. That was the first.
Oh man, I don't believe that.
That was the first one.
What?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
You're the only person that saw this beam. Shut the fuck up.
That was the first one.
You're a dick sucker.
What I didn't know there was another case. I guess obviously like somebody was talking shit at one of his sister's games, and the mom called a big bad Ja. They come save the day, and altercation popped off, and I think a gun got flashed in that situation by one of his friends. This is what I'm learning from ESPN.
Oh my God.
The third case was
hold up in court.
The third one was the gun on Instagram Live the first time, and then he came and did the whole "I'm sorry, I'm trying to change," and then last week another gun.
Yeah.
Ended up on Instagram Live, bro. I don't know what's up with this 145, bro. Why he keep showing that bitch off, bro? Y'all maybe just got it.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know how it is when you just get a gun. You be like, God damn, look at it. I look good. This shit look good. Look, maybe that's what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really don't give a fuck. Like I
feel you.
If he don't give a fuck, why should I? I don't give a fuck. We can sit here and watch this man destroy himself. I don't save niggas. Fuck him. If he don't give a fuck, why should I give a fuck? If I'm dead, I'm tired of just sitting around talking about how dumb this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he's fucking dumb. I really can care less.
Do you think
it's gonna be another nigga with a basketball coming up in another couple of years?
Yeah,
that's just as good as he is. I really don't give a fuck.
Do you think he has ruined his career, or you think the way we are reacting to it is just like we're doing the most with our reactions?
I feel like he fumbled.
He's fumbling it.
I feel like he's lost a lot of money.
Millions,
especially when he didn't make all team.
Yeah,
lost. That's like what, 40 million right there.
Yeah.
Like he just lost.
He probably lost over 100 million at this point.
He lost that. He hasn't lost his endorsements or nothing. But if he wants to live that life and he wants to be out there cripping and he wants to yeah, that's what he be throwing up neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? But he be out there cripping or whatever, and he want to live like that. Them niggas don't even look at him as a real crip. Like they I've seen crip people come out and be like, this nigga is not neighborhood. Like. He's from a small town of 3,000 people. If he wants to fucking be stupid, then let him fucking be stupid. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. Like, I care when a nigga doing something positive. Nigga doing something negative, fuck him. Let him go. I'm turning into Charleston White without the rape shit going on. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I really, like, bro, like, it's so many niggas who want to be in his position.
For sure.
If he want to fumble it, give one of them other niggas a chance. Fuck him. He don't want to be the face of the NBA. Fuck him. I'm not about to keep accepting apologies. I don't even want you to keep apologizing. I don't give a fuck.
I don't really believe in
I don't believe in you. I don't believe you. I feel like after the first time I have faith in you. Now, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if that nigga never get back on that goddamn basketball court ever again. I don't give a fuck.
Go deeper.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't. Like, cause like, bro, it's so many niggas out here doing positive shit. Let's focus on them. Let's focus on the niggas that's his age. That actually came from like JUCO league, the G League, that wish they was in his position, and they're not fumbling the bag.
That's right.
It's a lot of niggas in the league his age that's not doing that dumb shit. You want to be an NBA young boy? Ask that nigga for a job when you get fucking out the NBA, because you're gonna need one. You're gonna need one. You got all this fucking money, and you just you rather do this. You rather shoot niggas. You're a fucking idiot.
And you can't blame age, because LeBron was 18 years old and he was super up.
Man, look, LeBron, Kevin Garnett. It's so many niggas that were in league at 18, 19 years old that wasn't doing that shit. We keep looking at niggas like Steven Jackson. Like, bro, Steven Jackson, okay, he was a thug. He did what he wanted to do. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Bro, none of that shit makes me look at you as a tough guy.
Because he went to O Block?
Because you was going to old block, because you was at the Palace and you was involved with that shit. I actually have more respect for him at the Palace because he had his nigga back.
Yeah, he was holding shit down.
I respect that. But all that extra shit, all that gangster thug shit that he tries to portray now that he used to do when he was in the league, and that shit, bro, I skip right over that shit. I don't, bro, that shit. Steven Jackson, I want to see you play ball. I care about
go join the Big Three or do the podcast.
No, I'm talking about back then, about his career. I don't care that you used to smoke weed every day. I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Ron Artest. Ron Artest used to do the same shit. Smoke weed before the games and do all that other shit. And guess what? Ron Artest did not fucking walk around here like, yeah, man, I used to turn up. That nigga is always on something positive. I care more about that shit. I don't care about the gangster shit that y'all niggas do. Y'all niggas is worth millions. Stop it. Stop it.
Niggas have died to be in y'all's position.
Stop it.
And like you said, bro, a lot of these young guys are in these positions and they not fumbling it. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be young boy so bad. You want to be young boy? Do you want to be young boy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even. I think this is just literally an isolated situation. I think it's just. I think Ja Morant, is something in his mind. Maybe he's a follower. Maybe he's the leader. Maybe he really think he's cripping. Maybe he really think.
I think Ja Morant is the problem.
Yeah.
I think if anything is an issue, it's fucking Ja Morant. Like I said, bro, I don't want to have no fucking think piece about whether he fucked up his career or whether he fumbled his shit, man. Man, look, man, just like Kanye, fuck him. You want to fuck up? You want to goddamn lose your career? You want to lose your money? You want to end up at the corner store drinking beer, being a has-been or used to be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You ain't even done shit in the league for real, to even be thinking that you can fumble like that. You're not. What have you done? Man. Honestly, you made it to the league. You took a Memphis team, got them to the motherfucking goddamn to the playoffs. But other than that, my boy, nigga, we don't see the Magic in the fucking playoffs. So what the fuck? Woo! You know what I'm saying? Do something like win a champion. You just fumbled your all team. You just fumbled your all team. You just fumbled all your fucking money. And you know why niggas won't vote for him? Because of his off the court antics. Yeah. Like, bro, that dumbass shit you doing. You want to be young boy? Then go be young boy. You know what I'm saying? When your ass can't rap though. You know what I'm saying? That's dead ass. Your ass can't rap. I'm really happy about the way Lil Durk handled this whole young boy dropping on the same day as him. Yeah. Oh, young boy dropped the whole album. Dirk dropped a mixtape. Album mixtape. Who knows the difference nowadays?
Do you even listen to that shit? You listen, check it out.
Every time young boy drops, I support. Mm-hmm. That means every single thing that he's ever put out, I have it downloaded on my phone because I support. I fuck with young boy as an artist. Mm-hmm. Do I listen to his music? I should get one play and I never listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan of that shit. But I support a nigga doing something positive. He's putting out music. He's not out here shooting niggas and wilding out and shit. Mm-hmm. He's putting out fucking music and the generation loves him. He is a martyr of the generation. But
they love him.
One thing that got exposed that I felt like academics kind of exposed recently was that nigga don't really sell shit.
He's popular on YouTube, and it's always been that
way. Views. But who's buying? You know who outsells him on any given day? Lil Baby. You know who outsells him?
I believe Lil Baby outside a lot of people.
You know. But I'm saying everybody says Young Boy is the face of the generation, but Lil Baby outsells him. And not only that, you know who else outsells him? Lil Durk.
Fact.
Lil Durk just dropped a single that shit outsold Young Boy a whole mixtape.
All my life. You talking about All My Life?
All My Life just quadrupled the sale. I'm talking about just the single. Mm-hmm. Just the single. So can you imagine if he would have dropped the whole album, who would have outsold who?
Yeah. And even
saying, and even level to this shit, baby.
Even still, bro, with the numbers and the sales and who outsold what and who's getting the most views, like
these views don't really matter. Bro.
Not like these are really both. These are multimillionaires. And these are both people who are getting millions of views a day. You feel me? This beef really has nothing to do with views, and this shit is over some behind the scenes street shit that they just can't let go.
I kind of disagree a little bit. I kind of feel like for niggas to start throwing shots out of nowhere right before you drop your album, what are you doing? Like this shit been quiet.
You trying to get some?
This shit been quiet this whole time. You know what I'm saying? This shit been quiet this whole time, bro. And then like a couple of days before your shit supposed to drop, and you know Dirk supposed to drop on the same day.
Yeah.
And Dirk, one thing I say, I took my half to Dirk, because Dirk says the label's trying to put everybody against each other. Why would y'all want to drop my album on the same day that this nigga dropping his mixtape? Why would y'all? They trying to do that. So the fact that he had no problem changing his date, I salute that shit, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest. I personally think that Lil Durk is the better artist.
Bigger artist.
The bigger, better, however you want. I'm gonna go with better for this one. I think he's the better artist.
All I'm saying is, me personally, I'm not gonna lie to niggas. I kinda equate your success to a Drake feature. I'm not gonna lie, because Drake is that nigga to be on the song with. If you don't got no Drake feature, have you made it?
Maybe not.
Have you made it?
I mean, that's kind of like some of the older guys wanting to get a J feature.
Every nigga that has made it, including Soulja Boy, that had a goddamn Drake feature. I'm just saying.
But
who? Soulja Boy has definitely been on a Drake song before.
But
Drake done fucking took his whole lyric. What are we talking about? Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy, like, I've been this bitch already. What's happening? That's Soulja Boy, man. You tripping. Fuck is you talking about?
But I mean, yeah, Dirk definitely is the bigger artist. The Drake feature, Young Boy said he can't get one because he beefing with Dirk. That's what Drake said.
I thought they was beefing with. I thought he couldn't get one because he had issues with Drake.
Nah,
didn't. What's his name?
I think they had a meet up and they got on the phone and he
what's
said
his name?
He can't do the feature because he fuck with. What you mean?
The niggas that got Takeoff killed. What's their name?
Rap-A-Lot. I keep forgetting that name. I don't know.
That nigga.
James.
No, James.
It's James. It is J Prince. J Prince.
It might be James. Did he just squash the beef between Young Boy and Drake?
But Young Boy did the freestyle, the song, and he said that they got on the phone with Drake, and Drake said he can't fuck with him because he fuck with Dirk. And that's why he said fuck Drake. He called J. Cole J-Ho, which was just completely unnecessary. J. Cole don't bother nobody.
First of all, you can't out-rap J. Cole on your best day. We would gladly take J. Cole over your ass any day.
He called Yachty the F word. I mean, god
damn. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
That type of shit right there is the reason why you're not on the level of these other rappers. Like you can sell as many records, you can get as many views and streams from all these broke ass young kids all you want to. Mm-hmm. You can get as much money from YouTube all you want to. Congratulations, my nigga. But bruh, are you doing shows in Paris? Are you getting invites to Africa? Are you like what are we talking about? These niggas are worldwide. Like nigga, Little Durk is Little Durk.
It's Little Durk. Like bro, it's Little Durk. He's I ain't gonna lie. Kudos to the almighty Sosa, cause that nigga is the greatest nigga. Hey man, anytime Chief Keef came in and got anytime Sosa drop, I jam it. Like I fuck with Sosa. But on a level of money and notoriety notoriety. There we go. On that level, Lil Durk has surpassed him. Lil Durk is the top nigga from Chicago of that generation. Who fucking with him? Who fucking with Lil Durk right now from that era in Chicago? In fact, right now in Chicago, Chance the Rapper.
Man, please, Chance the Rapper had an album that was so fucking terrible. That shit, he had to pay money for that motherfucker.
They got Chance ass
with that clear fucking CD on it. That shit was so terrible. He owed money for that motherfucker.
And they almost killed Chance the Rapper.
Chance had a one
the acid joint.
He had a one in a lifetime opportunity, and I think Kanye West is the reason what prolonged his career. But after Ultralight Beam, nigga, that shit, man, I want to hear that shit.
This sidebar, I think the hardest song that Chance was on was the joint he did with what's my guy?
I can name 5 other rappers that's better than Chance.
What's the guy that made the cooking show? White dude. He did a song with Chance. It was called Baby Blue. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
He's a white rapper from where?
When I say his name, you gonna be like, oh yeah,
Action Bronson.
Okay, I fuck with that song, Baby Blue. That's the hardest song I didn't hear Chance on. Man, look, I ain't gonna no disrespect.
The hardest song from Chance is Ultralight Beam, and that motherfucking song with SZA. I got L's on my record.
Oh, I got L's on my record. Shut up, bro.
That nigga, hey, bro, I'm saying I can name at least 4 to 5 different artists from Chicago that's from Chance the Rapper.
Nah, 100%.
That's from Chance the Rapper's era. That come from that group that's better than him, bro. Like the nigga Saba. Yeah. Saba is by far, next to Lil Durk, my favorite rapper from Chicago. Yeah. Saba is that nigga. You don't know who Saba is? I fucking love his Tiny Desk concert is insane. Yeah. Man, that nigga's fire, bro. When I got shot and I was in the hospital, he had just dropped Take Care or something. I mean, Care For Me or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, that's from beginning to end, that fucking album basically helped me heal, my nigga. Like, No Name Gypsy.
What you laughing at, Johnny?
It just is. Nah, go listen to it.
My nigga said that shit helped me heal. That was beautiful though.
No,
bro.
I'm dead at like that was beautiful. That album came out when I was in the hospital. When I woke up, that's all I listened to. Cause I like this first album. You know what I'm saying? But him, No Name Gypsy. Know who that is?
I heard the name before. I can't tell you specific.
Man,
song.
her whole album.
I know you're talking about.
Her whole album was like the soundtrack for The Shy, like the first season.
Yeah,
like bro, like it's so many more soulful artists that you can actually understand and make sense, and not a whole bunch of dumbass wordplay. I got L's on my record. Like nobody want to hear that shit.
But back to Lil Durk and YoungBoy.
Trash ass CD.
Lil Durk been around way longer than YoungBoy. Lil Durk popped around when we was still young and running around doing dumb shit. That's how long Lil Durk has been out.
All I'm saying is he put that little nigga in his place now. It's level to this shit. I'm dead at it's level to it. What about Lil Baby?
Lil Baby, I feel like
Lil Baby and YoungBoy came out. YoungBoy came out before Lil Baby.
I don't even put them. Man. I don't even put them two in the same category. Like when I look at Lil Baby, for some reason when I look at YoungBoy, I look at like one of my little cousins that's still wilding. When I look at Lil Baby, I look at a grown ass man. I don't look at them the same.
Baby?
He's probably 20. Shit, he might be 24.
Lil Baby is 28 years old.
Okay, so he's more of our age. I'm 31. He's 3 years younger than me. How old is YoungBoy?
YoungBoy is 23 years old.
Yeah, so he is from a whole different, like literally a different world.
They came in the game at the same time though. I mean, it came in the game like that came out.
But I was speaking. Me and you are around the same age. You feel me? And we are 7-8 years older than NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear his music, I look at like one of my little cousins and like, oh damn, man, look at Lil Jay. He thugging.
Substance.
It don't got no.
That shit don't got no substance, man. You might like put it like this. I feel like the music earlier in his career, that's where you get some of the songs that we know. This new shit he got coming out, it's just angry, vulgar shit. Yeah. Pussy bitch, pussy hoe,
ran
fucking
down
ass
on a
hoe.
nigga
I got herpes hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like goddamn.
Herpes.
Bro, he said that in a song. Let's not act like I'm making this up, bro. This is a whole bunch of vulgar cussing. I can't understand half the shit this nigga saying. It's just like every song is him cussing somebody out. Like
one thing I can give the young boy though, he really know how to say that word bitch. I mean, the way he break the bitch out. I mean, if I ever got to curse somebody out and call them out their name, I'm gonna get young boy little bitch. I mean, it's the way he say it.
But then also,
he mean
bro,
it.
like a lot of kids today, like I feel like, this is one of the topics I had too. So I feel like a lot of kids cannot get their foot into this rap game or into the industry without either selling sex or fucking violence. Like I feel like, we'll never have another Bow Wow. We'll never have another group like 3LW. We'll never have a Young Destiny Child. We'll never have another fucking Romeo. We'll never have another Mario. We'll never have another Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears. We'll never have this again. You know why? Because just like my prime example, Mulatto. Did niggas know Mulatto had a whole album before she dropped the album that the big one she got now? Did niggas know after she finished the rap game, her album wasn't about sex. It wasn't about murder. It wasn't about scamming niggas and getting that bag and having a fat ass and showing my pussy. It wasn't about that. That shit was about a girl rapping about little girl appropriate shit. That shit didn't get. You don't even know that shit existed.
How old is Lotto? Is Lotto our age? So
she's like 23, 24 years old. And all I'm saying is,
and she dropped that album. What age did she drop that album? Was she like 13, 14? Oh.
Bro, Mulatto dropped that the rap game. She had to been like, let's see.
Because if she was 16, niggas ain't want to hear that little kid shit.
That's you just made my whole point. If she is 16 years old, think about how many stars. Chris Brown was 16 when he first came out.
But listen, bro. Listen.
Nah, man.
We're not about to
give
compare.
Me an excuse.
We're not about. Listen.
Give me an excuse.
We're not about to compare Chris Brown.
So what about
to Lele?
So
we can't compare them. Chris Brown was talking sexual in his first album.
What about Bow Wow?
Okay, Bow Wow wasn't talking mad sexual when he first came out.
He wasn't.
But we accepted, bro. We were kids, bro. We was like 13.
What about the kids now? Why these kids don't have a rapper that they can look up to?
I'm not arguing that. You feel me? And the reason why I agree with that so much is because I look at like the clothes. When we were coming up, we had clothes and the girls had lip gloss and all type of stuff that was catered to our ages.
Man, all I'm saying is this. Look at Lele, all right? Look at Lele. Lele, in my eyes, Lele would have been doing what she was doing when we were kids. Lele would be on posters. Lele would be a mega star right now. But we gave Lele up and gave him to them white folks at Disney. That's all I'm saying. Like she's not who she should be to us, to our culture. A young girl with that much personality, with that much talent, can write her own rhymes. Why is she on Disney and not the biggest fucking rap star for her age group? We had rap stars growing up. Our age, we had them. Whether we had Raven Simone, whether we had fucking Bow Wow, Romeo, when we had people who were rapping appropriate, but yet were under the big stars like Dog Pound Gang. These niggas rapping about sex and fucking and all this other shit, but yet they took time to represent for the kids who too young for that dumb shit. You know, they gave us Snoop Dogg gave us a Bow Wow. Jermaine Dupri gave us a Bow Wow so that we can look up. And now Lele should be big. Like when Like Mike came out, that was the biggest movie, bro.
I love Like Mike.
Like Mike was the biggest. Why when Lele in the movie? We don't even know that Lele is in the movie. We don't know.
We do, bro.
We don't.
Yes, we do.
If you don't have children, you don't. These kids are trying to be young boy. These kids is up here fumbling $250 million bags because of fucking young boy.
Listen, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
No, listen. I understand exactly what you're saying, but like, what is your argument? Like, that's just the way
our culture
is.
Our culture,
that's the way it is.
No,
now.
it's not, bro. Our culture wonders why these kids grow up to be prostitutes and to be fucking murderers and gangbangers, because we don't give them no other outlet other than that. It's like you got Mulatto, who put out a respectable album and nobody gave a fuck about it because she won't talk about her pussy. She didn't have no fat ass. She didn't have no big titties. She was a young girl. You know what I'm saying? The second this girl puts out an album with her fucking ass and titties on it, rapping about getting money, swiping cars, pussy so good, more vulgar, she's fucking one of the top rappers now. And yet we wonder why women, our culture is fucking don't have no substance to it.
I would argue, and this is, I feel what you're saying, and I agree. But I will argue that even though those young kids that we were listening to back in the day, I'm thinking about JoJo for some. Remember JoJo? You feel me? JoJo, those songs, when she was 13 singing those songs. You know what I'm saying?
Who? What JoJo was this?
Right, the white girl JoJo.
The one that be hopped up and shit, turned up?
Not JoJo Siwa.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a song.
You talking about JoJo?
Get out, cause it's too late.
Okay. How old was she when she did what?
She was 13 singing those songs. You feel me? And she was talking about the relationships and love, and so I think
was she talking about her pussy?
She wasn't.
What I want to know.
She wasn't talking about her pussy, but I would argue that the way that the world has changed and it has become more vulgar. I don't think that's so much of a black people, white people. I feel like all music, everything about the world has become more vulgar and less subtle than it was back then. Even though Bow Wow was singing Bounce With Me and little shit like.
I don't see that in country music. I don't see that in predominantly white fucking genres. I don't see that shit. I don't see too many country girls growing up. I mean, being 18, 19 years old, singing about. I don't see too many country artists singing about their pussy. I don't see it. Huh? Miley Cyrus crossed over to hip hop. You forgot that? And then she went back doing that vulgar shit. But prior to that, she was not on that shit. Miley Cyrus came to hip hop, and then when she started going against her morals, she shitted on hip hop. Remember that? She said, hip hop changed me. Rap made me start doing all this wild shit. Post Malone ain't made a rap song in how many years? He got big off of rap and then goddamn went to a whole other genre.
White Iverson.
That's all I'm saying, bro. What's
the solution?
Look, when people say what's the solution, nigga, there is no. The solution is in the pudding. You're seeing the solution. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. We're not gonna give a fuck about Lele until Lele is talking about her pussy. You know what I'm saying? We're not.
I'm sorry, bro.
We're not.
Lele is exactly.
Look at Janelle Monáe. What's her name? Janelle
Monáe. She flashed her titties.
Janelle Monáe had been wearing button-up butler suits her whole career, and now she's walking around with her titties out. Why?
But and now people have been paying more attention to her. But I was on Twitter and I was looking at our feed. People were arguing. Real Janelle Monáe fans said this is something she's been doing. She's been extra vocal with her sexuality, and she just showed her titties. So now everybody listen to a Janelle Monáe song. You
just proved my point. No one's going to buy the music or listen to the motherfucking music. Janae hasn't been platinum. How long?
She's not going to be platinum now because she might titties. She is not going platinum over the titties.
If she makes an album about
they were fucking, nice, but they're not getting him platinum.
Those were nice titties.
They were
if
nice.
She makes an album about fucking and sucking and doing other shit, I promise you that girl can go platinum, bro. Or at least she can boost her sales. All I'm saying is Janelle Monáe has been respectable as fuck, and to the point where she can have her sexuality and everybody respect her privacy. Now you out here bringing your titties to the fucking world. Why?
We were 13.
Why?
We were 13 years old.
I just want to know why does someone go from being a certain way to all of a sudden expressing their sexuality to the world?
Because it's her body and it's her choice.
So why? But I just want. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Maybe she got tired of wearing three-piece, double-breasted, button-up suits like the first women of the United States.
Maybe if she would have been tired of that the first 10 years, but Janae been in the game for well over 10 years, my nigga. Just let's not act like, bro. She's been in the game for well over 10 years. You don't just change from being a person who would you someone. If your wife had her titties on the motherfucking internet, you'd be pissed the fuck off.
I'd be outraged.
You probably would never marry her if her titties on the fucking internet.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
So imagine this. Imagine someone having to go from being a certain way to doing this for what reason?
But we can't.
We respected and loved her without her doing that,
and we still do. But we can't sit here.
Do we?
Yes.
Do we respect
that?
Her?
Is still Janelle Monáe. I didn't lose respect for her because she flashed her titties.
But
she. They were out.
Why would you? I don't understand why.
She could be to the point at
you could do a lot of things, but why?
40, but okay, I understand the why. She could be at the point where she's just like, fuck it, I want to be free. She's been wearing double-breasted button-up suits, three-piece Easter suits.
Why do we have to see your titties? What validation are you seeking?
That's what I'm saying. We can't do that. We can't always do that. It can't always be about validation.
But what is it? Why do you need to show me?
She had her titties under
Why
a
do you need to
three-piece
show
suit for 15 years.
Johnny, has he answered my question as to why?
Does she have a new single out, Johnny? This shit's fucking sad.
You get what I'm saying? Is my point being proven today? You get what I'm saying? Everybody screams respect. But you wouldn't have married your wife if her titties on the fucking internet.
And I personally.
So how can you sit up here and say no respect has been lost?
Because it's plenty of women with their titties on the internet that are in thriving relationships.
Do you have 100% respect in those women? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We already seen it. Y'all late. This ain't new to us. But I really want to say. You just proved my point. You wouldn't marry your wife if her titties was on the fucking internet.
It would be
so how could you possibly sit up here and say that you retained 100% respect for Janelle after this for this random flow of titties,
bro? I can be honest, and I'll be honest. When I first saw it, I questioned like, yo, what's going on with Janelle? With Janelle Monáe, this is new, this is different, but not like I didn't lose respect. Now, if she wake up on Instagram Live
it's because it's not his wife.
She's spreading the side of her panties and her pussy's exposed. I'm gonna say, yo, wow, Janelle is going down the deep end. Somebody, where's her family? Somebody step in.
All I'm saying is clout is a hell of a fucking drug, my nigga.
But when it comes down to the kids, like, I really think a part of it is the world as a whole has become more vulgar. It was a lot. No. We were 13 years old. We were 11 years old saying bump and grind.
Are running rampant. That's what it is.
We were 11 years old saying my mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. We were kids doing that.
Nah, but
we were saying that, and then we were going to listen to Bow Wow.
We didn't.
Little Romeo.
That's different. We had a Bow Wow to look at. We had a little boy. We had a little boy our age that look like us, that come from what we come from. You know what I'm saying? Up there rapping about something positive and doing something positive. Yeah. Now, it's so many fucking pedophiles that's running shit that they want to see these 13, 14-year-old little girls rap about their fucking pussy. They want to see these little boys rap about disrespecting and killing and shit. Yeah. They want to see that. Bro, that's what it is, bro. It's so many pedophiles out there that we live in an age now where when a little girl has a small little bit of a figure, you got niggas who will blatantly come out and say, well, she gonna be fine as fuck when she turn 18. This is and they say this shit on podcasts. They say this shit on the internet.
Not on this goddamn podcast.
With no scruple. But I've seen it. I've seen niggas say some wild shit
for sure
about little people, like young adults.
He did some much sicker shit than that.
Nah, he didn't say nothing. He had a skit that went overboard.
Where he was like fucking a baby.
That was a skit. He didn't say nothing. He had a skit where like he had raped the baby. It was a skit.
Yeah.
It was a.
I saw on a podcast. He was like, "Oh, she's 14. She's looking grown."
I seen that too. Yeah. I seen that too. The thing is, I don't know whether that right there was satire or was it an actual conversation. That's another thing about these podcast clips. That's nothing about but it's a lot of podcast shit that I've seen with niggas like not red pill, but niggas that kind of try to follow that shit.
Let me see how old.
And they've stood up here and said things like, "Oh well, sex sells. So if you want your 15, 16-year-old daughter to make it, they gotta, you might as well get prepared for OnlyFans at 18. Like this is regular. We don't have
Lele is 16.
We don't now, but it's no way in hell. She's been doing what she does for like at least the past 3 or 4 years.
My kids love her. Watch the show and everything.
But you get what I'm saying though? Like she's 16 years old and she's not a.
No, hell no. This is an adult show. My kids know I do a podcast, but they're not gonna sit there and watch the content.
Yeah, man.
But they watch the Lele show. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not like I just be wanting to know like when people go out here and they do certain shit for clout. Like I feel like a lot of parents will put their children into these situations, these adult situations, to make vulgar music, to be sexualized on television and on podcasts and on fucking music for clout. I feel like all this shit is for clout. Either your parents want a better life, or you know what I'm saying. You seeing that like Bad Barbie, fucking don't have a lick of talent. Not a lick of talent. As soon as she turned 18, what she do? Put that pussy out there for us to see.
I made $1 million.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, it's the bag, it's the bag. Bro, we live in a place where we literally, our society, our culture, hip-hop culture, I'm not going to say black culture, hip-hop culture is a tool that's used to sexualize underage people. And we don't even see it happening. But it's happening. We it's getting to a point where we literally have our 16, 15, 13-year-old children having Ice Spice come to their fucking house and doing TikToks with them.
Yeah.
Name one song where Ice Spice is not being vulgar, it's not being sexualized. But you have it's just that
you thought I was feeling you.
But yeah, we don't. But Lele.
Why Lele ain't over there?
Why Lele isn't over there doing her positivity shit?
I think Lele is exactly. Listen, I'm sorry to say this,
exactly
bro. I think Lele is exactly where she needs to be. She's on
low-level Disney.
She's in the same. What you mean low level Disney? She's on Disney. She's at the same age doing the same thing that Orlando Brown was doing, that Raven was doing,
guess
Corey
what?
in the House was
doing.
When
I say low level Disney, guess what? As soon as she get of age to not be part of kids Disney no more, guess who's gonna grab her up? That's who's gonna grab her up. That's when hip hop gonna step in, and next thing you know, she's gonna be doing exactly what Janae do, is fucking pulling her titties out and doing exactly what the Chloe.
Monet is 40 years old.
All right, for 1 minute we seen the Bailey sisters being all fucking young, and next thing you know, we see her getting back shots from motherfucking Snowfall. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
what are we talking about?
We can't, bro. We gotta stop this. We gotta stop this, bro.
Oh, now
we
gotta stop it.
No. So,
Am I wrong? Let me know when I'm wrong.
Some of the shit you wrong about, bro.
How?
Because they are grown women. They are not kids. They've been on Disney and doing. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. They've been on Disney and been doing kid shit, Nickelodeons, playing this little young Beyonce. They've been doing all that shit for years. They are older now. You don't think they want to be more sexualized? Do you think it's? You don't think they want it to be more sexualized? I
do not feel like most women want to. I don't feel like I'm not going to sit up here and just say that.
Not sexualized, but more sexual, in tune with themselves and saying more secular music. Do you think that's the world and hip hop saying be this 100%?
I feel like this. I feel like if it wasn't so much pressure to make a living off of your fucking body, if it was another standard where you can do just as well with showing more of your body. I mean, showing more of your clothing, like not putting your titties out there, not putting your ass out there, not doing certain shit. Now, kudos to. I'm not saying that their shit not bumping, not doing their thing. All I'm saying is,
I don't know one song.
All I'm saying is, when these girls go from being a Disney star, being known for their talents, to now the only thing we really know, like one of them albums flopped. You know what I'm saying?
We are not. But to say that they're not known for their talent, bro.
No, I'm saying they went from being known for their fucking talent to now all we talk about is them back shots she got. And you know what I'm saying? I'm dead ass.
And Swarm, that was a good ass show too.
All I'm saying is this. We went from only thing we talk about is how talented these girls are to the only thing that you know more about them back shots than that fucking album.
To be honest, I know more about
Johnny. Am I lying?
Halle doing.
Johnny, can I get an amen?
Halle's doing Little Mermaid. You feel me? She's much, and she is even different than Chloe. Chloe is more sexual, and she does more like. Why? Showing her body off, because we can't.
Why? That's what the culture wants. That's what the culture. What get paid. That's what sells.
If we did a poll of 100 women and we said, would y'all rather be fully clothed or show your body off? I believe it'll be more women that want to show their body off.
If we made a poll,
we sitting here as men saying, you need to fucking cover up.
Check this out. Check this out.
The entertainment industry.
Check this out. And we made a poll, right? On how many people want to see these girls be successful off their talent and are successful off their bodies. I guarantee you most people will say, I want to see them successful off their bodies and not their fucking talent.
But they're literally successful off of their talent.
The attention goes from that, and then we talking about them.
Okay, Chloe did the back shots.
We talking about them. We talking about
people.
We talking about how sexualized. As soon as Britney Spears got to a certain age, all we wanted to do was see her shake that ass and shake that fucking.
Bro, pull up Britney Spears' first song, and I promise you, Her very first song.
You got to go back to her Mickey Mouse house days. Y'all
Oh,
forgetting.
my fucking
Y'all
God,
forgetting. Bro.
Why am I going back to? She was a
Because y'all don't know y'all history of these people.
Well, why am I going back to
Y'all
Mickey
don't-
Mouse house?
Because
bro?
y'all talking about that wasn't her first ever pop song. What you talking about, mainstream or first ever fucking song?
I'm not talking about when she was a kid on the fucking Disney Playhouse.
Her mainstream song is not her first song. We talking about pop main. These people like Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, JC, fucking Britney Spears. They all come from the same class of Mickey Mouse Club. You get
Yes,
what I'm saying?
they do.
Like they all have fucking certain talents. But at one point in time, we stopped giving a fuck about their talent when it come to Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and only started giving a fuck about their sex appeal. But yet we kept JT and JC in the straight talent category, and JT can still put an album out today, and we only give a fuck about his talent. Well, Christina Aguilera, the second that she got to a certain age, less body, less album sales. Britney Spears lost her fucking mind because she couldn't even sit in the house by herself without a paparazzi trying to get a picture of her fucking titties. You get what I'm saying? Like we talking about how women are portrayed in this industry, but right now when it come down to hip hop and rappers, we do not give these young kids an outlet to do anything other than shoot and have sex and gang bang and money. We don't have no 16-year-olds that's doing anything like we had at 16, bro. We had so many people that we can look at that's setting the fucking standard for some kind of positivity. We had a Bow Wow, a Romeo, we had a fucking Mario, we had a whole bunch of people our age that was not gang banging, shooting people, fucking, doing all that other shit. You get what I'm saying? These kids don't have that. They got NBA Youngboy, who is a unstable person. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all got a fucking psychopath that's leading the fucking culture, and y'all wondering why these motherfuckers are walking around with he got niggas walking around talking about they got dicks on sticks and shit. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? These niggas are murderers. You have young murderers who are guiding young murderers. You have prostitutes who are guiding young prostitutes. Straight up. And we talking about you worrying about dumb shit like TV and shit. Nigga, our culture is embedded. I'm talking about filled with a bunch of foolishness. It's really, bro, and we let that shit happen to us, bro. We let that shit happen to us. We care more about clout and money than we care about the next generation coming up. That's why they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. And you know, another thing I noticed, these young kids don't really give a fuck about all this goddamn he, she, pronoun, trans. That's really our dumbass generation. Anybody 25 and up, that's really them. That's really them, bro, because that shit is stupid. I'm going to keep it honest, bro. These motherfucking kids, they over here looking at shit. They laughing at us. Bro, my girl little sister is in high school. She about to be 17 years old. Mm-hmm. When we be talking about all this they don't really give a fuck. All this men and using bathrooms, all this shit. They be like, they look at a nigga, a grown man with a terrible wig on and some big old titties. They laugh at that shit. They over here like, y'all niggas is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Like, a lot of shit that these kids want to do, they only see how to do it one way, which is either sex or violence in music. They don't see that, oh, well, no, I can make it and rap about something positive.
But listen, I'm gonna be honest though. But whose fault is that?
The record label and us for fucking buying it.
How much does that lie on the parents, the guardians?
We keep saying parents, man.
How much does that lie on it though?
I feel like this, bro. Like you can be the best parent in the fucking world, my boy. Like you can be the best parent in the fucking world. You cannot shield your kids from what's going on. Well, your kid might be your kid at home, but when that kid start going to school, they get introduced to a whole other world. They start getting friends. Man, bro, my 10-year-old be having, bro, coming home. My friend gave me this lip gloss. I don't let her wear no fucking lip gloss, but her friend's parents do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't protect my kid. I can't shield my kid from the world, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? These fucking record labels goddamn push Ice Spice out there. And guess what? My daughter love Ice Spice. I couldn't stop her from hearing Ice Spice to say my fucking. I could literally.
So she heard Ice Spice at the school?
She heard of Ice Spice because guess what? It could be a girl in her class that love Ice Spice that she only see that shit at school. It could be a YouTube ad. It could be a fucking TikTok. Like you cannot shield your kid. I can sit up here and say I don't want my kids watching TikTok. But guess what? If my kid goes over to my mama's house and my little sister over there watching TikTok, my daughter right beside her. Or if I send my daughter to go with her cousins and shit out of town for a few days, what do you think gonna happen? I learned most of my bullshit with my cousins. Mm-hmm. I learned most of my bullshit with my friends.
Listen,
dead ass, RJ.
What I'm saying is I understand 100% what you're saying, and I don't want to get, even though I'm giving you a rebuttal, I don't want you to think that I'm not on your side. The kids need outlets. You feel me? And we had a lot more outlets growing up. But I still got to go back to the fact that we a lot of shit that these kids are doing now, we did it back then in the same way.
Steph, have more respect.
Steph, you were 14, 13 walking around with a soldier rag on, bro. You would come on, bro.
There's a lot more respect though. Guess what though? Guess what?
Respect, bro.
Because guess what? I had a when I did what I did when I was a kid.
Are you good?
When I did what I did, I had a 2-parent household.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? I had structure in my fucking life. But my environment that I grew up in was completely fucking different. And I also had a structure to the point where I didn't disrespect my fucking elders. I didn't fucking go around like, bro, it's to a point now where like, it ain't shit for a nigga to disrespect his fucking grandmother and nobody give a fuck. It ain't. You see kids out here putting their hands on these old folks. You see kids out here robbing, doing some wild shit to these fucking these senior citizens, robbing them, taking their cars and shit. Bro, I would get my ass beat the fuck up and probably murdered if I did that shit to a fucking old head in my old neighborhood.
I was just telling my people,
to this shit.
We definitely did come from the era where like your neighbor could yoke you up and she'll get you straight, and then as soon as you get home, your parents will get you straight, and like multiple people could check you. I understand that that's not the way it is, and for my kids, it's still like that. They have multiple people that can check them. Yeah. But nowadays, if I try to yoke up one of them young guys that I see across the street from my house and try to give them some knowledge,
they'll shoot you.
Nigga might gun me down.
But what I'm saying is this: also, you think about this shit, bro. Like I used to love Boosie. Mm-hmm. I would love that gangster shit. I would love it. It was seeping into my life. Mm-hmm. When I went to grandma's house though, nigga, what? I don't do no game banging. Ain't none of that shit, grandma. I'm bro, no matter what, bro. And then on top of that shit, bro, like it was certain things that were off limits. Yeah. Like certain shit that was off limits. One thing about it, bro, I might have been off the block. I would have been, yeah, bro, but I grew up in a gang environment. Mm-hmm. I grew up in that type of shit. But guess what though? When Miss Eula May came down the street, all the soldier rats got put away. When on Sundays, when them old folks went to church, and no church was getting shot up. How many funerals getting shot up nowadays?
And that's
come on, man.
And bro, that's exactly why I said. But back then, how many schools were getting shot up? Period. That's why I said that the world that we lived in growing up in the 90s is way different than the world that we're growing up in now. Like everything has changed. It's not just hip hop. Even though it can go back though. Even though I personally don't think it can go back. I don't. But I think the issue is the parents that are now raising the 10-year-olds and the 16-year-olds. I think they fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying?
They want to be young boy.
They want to be.
They want to be young boy.
And I think
they want to do clout like that nigga from Richmond, Corey John.
That said his daughter
fucking died.
That's sick.
And for clout?
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that shit, bro. Like, I can't tell you how many dick suckers my age that's dick suckers. Mm-hmm. They dick suckers, bro.
Okay.
Like,
where we going with it?
What I'm saying is, bro, like these niggas be sucking dick. Like, bro, like actually, I'm talking about like let's say,
clear it up.
All right, what's his name? What's the rapper name? When Benny the Butcher came to Richmond, it was more niggas ready to suck Benny dick than actual women. I'm talking about when I say sucking dick, I'm talking about at the front. Yeah, Benny, touch me. Sign my hoodie.
Benny, touch
Sign
me.
my hoodie, Benny. Benny, please. Armani Caesar come out. Beautiful black girl. Beautiful Armani Caesar. Bro, you had more women. Mm-hmm. You had women that was like being more like real niggerish than fucking niggas over there. Armani, touch me, please. Armani, please sign my hoodie. Money. I love you
Touch
so
me,
much.
please.
Yeah, I'm from Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? You have
funny.
more niggas out there dick sucking
Yeah.
than actual women. Like, bro, you got more niggas that will sell their soul for a Drake feature than women that will sell their soul for a date with Drake. I'm dead ass. You got niggas like I really feel like that. You got so many niggas a day that will sell their soul for a little attention. And I honestly feel like
I believe you.
I feel like with women will just go get some new ass, some new titties. But a nigga would do the most for some attention.
I think going to get some new ass and some new titties is the most.
That's
also,
one
bro.
thing, bro. But guess what? Getting ass and new titties, that's what we expect.
Yeah.
What we expect. But we do not expect a nigga to lie and say his own kid who lives in the city is dead and you didn't even make it. You're a nobody.
After the show, bro, I want to hear a song after the show because I want to know what are you putting out that made you kill your own daughter off?
Absolutely nothing. That nigga is garbage. I would not pay to see that shit. Half shit he rap about. He one of them niggas that put too many words in a
Hypothetically,
line. But he put too many syllables sometimes they don't match. I don't like that nigga's rapping skills.
Yeah.
And I never liked his rapping skills prior to this. But I'm just saying, bro, think about it's one thing. We expect
Do
women
not come on the show.
We expect women to go get some new ass and some new titties. We expect that. To this point, we kind of like, okay, her titties is drooping. She want a baller. She gonna get some fucking some new perky
lift 'em
jumps.
up.
That booty got all type of
Take some fat from the thigh.
yeah.
put it
Like
to the
we
back.
get that. We understand why. But for a nigga, if Drake pulled his pants down and said, "Suck my dick for an hour," it's a nigga right now that will suck his dick for a feature. It's a nigga right now that will literally go against everything that he believes in for 10 seconds of fucking fame to be a rapper. Think about that shit, bro. Think about that shit to be a fucking... Bro, if Ja will fumble an NBA fucking contract to hold a gun to his ear like
NBA
this...
dumb boy.
NBA dumb boy. Shout out to my Geechee brother. But, you know what I'm saying? NBA dumb boy doing this. He has a $250 million contract. 200 and something. $190 million contract. And honestly, after taxes, it's probably cut in half.
Yeah.
You will fumble millions of dollars, right? For some whatever reason, some clout. Will make you think a nigga that come from nothing won't suck Drake dick for a feature. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That is a mighty wild accusation to throw out
But
there,
you
bro.
don't believe it, bro?
I do believe that
Niggas are murdering their
you can find
families.
somebody.
Niggas are murdering
Somebody
their
will do
families.
it, but I'm not going to make it seem like
a nigga
30% of niggas that do that for a Drake.
Man, I'm gonna say niggas, rappers. I'm gonna say 90%. I'm gonna say 80% of rappers that are on the cusp, not making it, not getting no motion. These niggas would definitely suck a Drake dick.
Bro, I feel like the best thing you can do now for your child, your children, any young person that you love is just to be in their life. Like me and you, bro, we went to the left, we went to the right, got in trouble, got into situations, but that foundation that you was raised with, even though you came from a certain area that I didn't come from, that foundation that you were raised with always had you coming back and at least having a leveled mind. And I just feel like the kids who are wilding out today, they don't have that. They're built on shaky foundations. So the music, hip hop.
Your daddy is over here trying to be a rapper at the age of 40.
At the age of 40.
Mama over here done spent your college fund on a BBL.
She's starting
You know
she got a wig boutique that she's starting up. It's shit
fucking
like me for me.
boutique.
So I mean, at the end of the day,
Boutiqued out.
I can understand the way a lot of these kids is fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they grow up, they want to be like their mama, and their mama not even a real person. She 95% silicone. You know what I'm saying? Your fucking dad is 95% bitch ass nigga.
He's selling
you know what I'm
he
saying?
out here.
He rather spend his time in fucking jail with the niggas than to fucking be out here making a way. Bro, you ever see certain niggas that just love going to jail? Like, bro, are you gay?
I got a cousin that
Like,
love jail.
That
He
be like,
love
bro,
it.
are you gay? Like, it's some niggas that come out and just be on some wild shit, and I be like, you must love getting your dick sucked in jail because I don't understand. Because that's the only reason why I could ever see that you want to go to jail, bro. You must be getting some good fellatio in there or
love her.
something. Because why would you fumble freedom?
Yeah.
Why would you fumble like, bro? You just got out of jail. Them people. Where are you at when you need to have a gun on you? Like, bro, and especially when you know a nigga mama don't live in the trenches. You know a nigga mama don't live in the trenches. But yeah, you just did it 2-3 years. You out of jail, and now you fucking You out here listening to it's always Young Boy. You out here listening to Young Boy, riding around with a pistol, knowing you a fucking felon. Mm-hmm. You out here fumbling these bitches, like y'all fucking with these bitches. You doing them dirty, stealing their cars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you just a child.
But like I said, bro, I think the solution is for people who, like me and you, who have kids, and anybody that got little cousins, little brothers, it's just the man to be active in their life, because you know what they're up against. Okay, there's no more, there's like you said, there's no more 3LWs, there's no more of these little groups. You feel me? Lele is fine to me at Disney. She don't need to come up under a Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, or a Cardi B. I think she's fine. She's gonna go through that Disney world.
I feel like the reason why she's with Disney though is because it's really no other outlet.
Bro, that's the same thing that the Ravens and 3LWs, they was on Cheetah Girls.
I feel you. I feel all that.
But
when I'm saying, I'm talking about as hip hop culture. I'm talking about as the culture. Like, I feel like the way that girl can freestyle, the way that girl can rap, there's no reason why she shouldn't have had a platinum song. There's no reason why she shouldn't have had a song that was on the charts. There's no reason why a record label in the industry couldn't have put her as a rapper. That's all I'm saying. Like, in the 90s, it would have been completely different.
Because in today's time, hip hop is not for kids. And no matter how lyrical she is or how talented she is, hip hop, dead ass, is not even really for adults. Some adults can't handle hip hop. They get lost in the message. So there is no way. I want Lele to fucking stay away from hip hop. Rock that Disney shit out until you can't do it no more. You feel me? Because once you come into hip hop, there is no avenue for you to be talking about kid shit. What's in your backpack and school shit.
Y'all see black folks. Y'all see how we let these record labels fuck up our goddamn culture. You see that shit?
Bro, we do enough fucking up our culture as it is on our own.
Nah, because one thing you said on the past podcast is that hip hop has really fucked up our fucking culture,
and I stand by that, bro.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's why my kids.
But you know what? But you know who fucked up hip hop? You know who fucked up hip hop? The fucking record labels. I'm dead ass. They don't want these rappers to put out positive shit to make us do the influence us to do positive shit. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And we buy into the ignorant shit. I ain't trying to be funny, like a little dirt. That's why I'm so happy that this last song he put out, this single he put out, wasn't about or get back or back in blood. This single that he put out with J. Cole was probably the most positive, inspirational shit that I've heard from fucking Lil Durk.
The next song will be Get Back.
And the next song with multiple people are going to die on this next album. Yeah. I just want y'all to know that.
Somebody is dead.
But I'm just saying, I just feel good that a notorious murder rapper has a positive song out right now that it's on repeat in my car. That song is fire, bro. The song is fucking fire, bro. But I have one more thing I want to talk about before we go, man. Damn. Fuck. Help me out.
I mean, I forgot. I don't know.
No, that's not, man. Man. Well, Devin Haney. Devin Haney fucking won.
Okay, that's Devin Haney.
I'm sticking with Devin Haney. Did not rob nobody. How y'all gonna sit up and say that nigga robbed somebody? He's not a fucking judge. The fuck is going on? As far as unanimous decision, I still give it to Devin. Like, I watched the whole fight in its entirety.
I didn't watch it, so I'm gonna let you talk. I didn't watch the whole entirety.
I didn't watch it in its entirety, but I give only 4 or 5 rounds out of a 12-round fight to Luma. That's it. I don't understand how anybody can give it. Did y'all not watch the fight? Did y'all not watch the first 6, 7 rounds? Or y'all just watched the 10th and 11th round where he was dominating? Y'all didn't watch that. Y'all didn't watch it.
Sometimes when you in, because I've been to a boxing match before. Sometimes when you're in that arena, the energy can feel like somebody else is winning. You know what I'm saying? From your seat, from the area, and maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's why they booed.
Max Kellerman said. What
and Max, he knows. So what did Max say?
Max was like, during the 8th round, he was like, he had Devin Haney up by like 2 points. 2 points, 3 points. But then at the end of it, he said he got Luma winning by 2 points.
I'm sorry, Max Kellerman is somebody, when it comes down to boxing, that you can't just hear what he's saying and go to
Max is not the only nigga with that. Max ain't never been in that motherfucking ring. Shout out to his brother, but you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to his brother, but still, my nigga.
But he is definitely one of the top people when it comes to boxing.
I feel you, but you got actual niggas that box like Rinky Wright and a couple of other boxers who actually was in there, who actually are former champions, who said that, bro, we can't just sit up here and say that Devin Haney robbed Luma. We can't say that shit, bro. Devin Haney put up it was a great fight. But how the fuck you go from all the way up to the 8th round, him winning by 2 points, to after the 12th round, this nigga losing by 2 points off of 2 rounds, off the 10th and the 11th round. What the fuck? He over here watching porn. That's why I was laughing at his tone. But nah, I just don't understand. But I just don't. I just heard it was So as soon as he opened it, nah. So as he opened up the MacBook, all you heard was
Have you ever been caught in a situation like that?
I do not fucking watch porn on my laptop. I don't. I watch porn on my fucking phone. You have been caught. We had to change the whole group chat because this nigga's a nasty boy. The fuck is he talking about? He done been caught. All right, y'all. Yeah.
Thank you for coming into the Sound Report. We rock with you.
Me and this
thank
nigga
you for
are
having
closer
us
than
in your
friends now.
homes.
All right, bro. Jesus Christ.
Thank you for having us in your homes.
Jesus Christ, bro. At this point, we blood brothers. We don't.
God.
Everybody in this room has seen your penis, and we regret it.
Wow.
We fucking regret it, bro.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But I do say this. We got 2 candles up right now. Got this one stuff. This is the Merciless. This right here is the Savage Guava. You know what I'm saying? These candles are out right now. Boom, boom, bang. We got merch. This is the Savage Report. We rule the world. Pocket tee. These shirts right here are going for $20. And we got the Savage Report, the Savage tees. These are going for $25. Listen, we got a website coming soon, so you can actually go and put your order in that way. But until then, hop into the DMs, send a message, Cash App,
the Savage Report.
Everything money ready. If you got a credit card, we will take your credit. Listen, the shit is here, man. The Savage Report. Come cop. Pop up coming soon.
We got a new candle coming out called Bounce That Ass. It's gonna have
it's gonna smell like booty must.
It's gonna smell like booty must.
Like the end of the club.
Nah, I'm joking. But anyway, man, look, man, it's been a great fucking day. Goddamn, we had a great episode. I felt like this episode, we didn't have that many topics.
Nah.
But we really got down. We definitely addressed some things.
I did like that topic that you brought about you from the kids and safe spaces.
Kids ain't got no outlets, man. Before you know, I promise y'all, about give it like 2 years.
Yeah.
Lily gonna have a fucking OnlyFans or some shit when she turn 18, or she gonna be in the movie somewhere getting back shots. You know, it's always that's what it always ends. It always ends
maybe this summer we'll take some kids to King's Dominion.
Who? I'm not watching. I do not watch niggas' kids, bruh. I don't do that shit, bruh. Because if I can't whoop your kid ass, I'm not watching your kid. And I
already got 5 kids, so
yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
Hey,
bro.
we out.
We out this bitch, y'all. Y'all hold it down. Peace.
Love.